And on the sixth day, I commanded my wisdom to create man out of the 7 components. First, his flesh from earth. Second, his blood from the sun. Third, his eyes from the bottomless sea. Fourth, his bones from stone. Fifth, his reason from the mobility of angels and from clouds. Sixth, his veins and hair from grass of the earth. Seventh, his spirit from my spirit and from wind. And I gave him 7 properties. Hearing to the flesh, sight to the eyes, smell to the spirit, touch to the veins, taste to the blood, to the bones, endurance to the reason, sweetness. Behold, I have thought up an ingenious poem to recite. From invisible and visible substances, I created man. From both his natures come both death and life. And as my image, he knows the word like no other creature. But even at his greatest, he is small. And again, at his smallest, he is great. And on the earth, I assigned him to be a second angel, honored and great and glorious. And I assigned him to be a king, to reign on the earth and to have my wisdom. And there was nothing comparable to him on earth, even among my creatures that exist. And I assigned to him a name from the 4 components. From east, A. From west, D. From north, A. From south, M. That's Adam. And then it says south is M and north is A. So that's Ma. And I assigned to him 4 special stars and called his name Adam. And I gave him his free will, and I pointed out to him the 2 ways, light and darkness. And I said to him, this is good for you, but that is bad, so that I might come to know whether he has love toward me or abhorrence, and so that it might become plain who among his race loves me. Whereas I have come to know his nature, he does not know his own nature. That is why ignorance is more lamentable than the sin such as it is in him to sin. And I said, after sin, there is nothing for it but death. And I assigned a shade for him, and I imposed sleep upon him, and he fell asleep. And while he was sleeping, I took from him a rib, and I created for him a wife, so that death might come to him by his wife. And I took his last word, and I called her name Mother. That is to say, Yuva.